Do you need a coach? Do you need a coach? Athletes all around the world appreciate the value good coaching brings. The same applies to you and me in this wonderful game we call the game of life with all its challenges and all its wonderful opportunities. Everyone needs a coach. Everyone needs a coach. The life coaching industry is the fastest growing segment of all professional services. You wonder why? Well, it's really because of the fast rate of change and the increasing stress and pressures that we all face. But along with that fast change, the fast growth in the life coaching industry has come a lot of misunderstanding and disappointments. That's why it's really important that we define what is coaching. What is coaching? Now, before we talk about what coaching is, we need to talk about what coaching is not. Coaching is not counseling, coaching is not therapy, coaching is not pastoral care, and coaching is not consulting. So that leads to say, well, what is coaching? What do coaches do? Miles Downey, in his excellent book, Effective Coaching, with the subtitle Lessons from a Coach's Coach, he says, the primary function of a coach is to understand, not to solve, heal, or make better, and certainly not to appear wise or try to appear wise. He says that the magic is that in that moment of understanding, the client understands for himself and is more aware and is in a better position to make choices that he would better choices than he would have done anyway. So, how do you find the right coach? How do you find the right coach? Well, it's really all about having the right fit. All coaches have good intentions, but it's important that we have the right fit. And I'd like to discuss the fit from four different angles. Purpose, focus, style, and tools. Purpose, focus, style, and tools. And maybe to illustrate it, allow me to share it from my personal experience. For my coaching purpose, my purpose is to help you discover your God-given strength so you can fulfill your life calling. That's my purpose. But my focus is even narrower. My focus is to help you define and find your best roles in times of change. Find your best roles in times of change. Now, once we have that clear, then my style and my tools influence the process of my coaching. I tend to be much more process-oriented and much more structured in my coaching style. So, for example, if you were to engage with me in a coaching relationship, we would start with a discovery process. I have a set of tools to help you discover where you are in that change process. You see, change is a process, not an event. Change is a process that starts with an idea, but ideas do not lead to change. So from ideas, you need to have what we call the desire for change. And the desire, when the idea germinates and captures your emotions and your heart and your mind, integrates with your feelings. That's when you have the desire. But even then, change does not happen unless we assess your willingness to change. And your willingness to change deals with your willingness to pay the price for change. You see, my friend, change, good or bad, always has a price. And until you are willing to pay the price for change, change will not happen. But then that really moves us to what we call the ability to change. And that includes having the right process that allows you to make that desired change happen. Once we have a right fit, then I engage a collection of tools in a toolbox. And each of these, we select the ones that are most appropriate for your needs. We modify them to set your expectation and your timeline and the desired outcome. Now, every coaching conversation follows a fairly standard model in the coaching world called GROW, G-R-O-W. Except here we modified to call it I GROW because every session, every coaching conversation starts with an introduction and a progress review. Then we focus on the goal for every session and every conversation. Then we deal with the real issues you're dealing with and what are the options that you have towards making change happen. Then we wrap it up with specific, reasonable commitments of what you're expected to do until we meet the next time. I hope these slides that we've shared with you have given you some insight into the whole concept of coaching and what it means and how we approach it. And if we can be of any help to you, please give us a call. We'll be delighted to speak with you. God bless you and have a wonderful day.